Hello, hello, hello. This is your Dallas Spiritual Reader. Like, share, and subscribe, and push my 5. Do you see what I see? This young Negro is JPrince Jr., a guy that was born for the assignment, a demonic assignment. You know, in this world, we're having a lot of demons being born. You see, there are babies coming from beautiful women that's supposed to be a lesbian, but in truth, it's a assignment. Do you feel my vibe? When you're born into a network of evil, you see the demonic force is inbreeded within entities. When your father was a gangster, a gang member, a killer, allegedly, you was breeded for death.
I can give them is to always go for what you believe in. And with that being said too, as of today, it's a lot of successful people around us. So utilize the people that you have around you and get the knowledge and the wisdom. Get as much knowledge and wisdom as you can from them, so you can be led in the right direction. You're gonna have to go in your own direction, but you can be led in the right direction. And
you heard the words that came out of his mouth. He knew his assignment at a young age.
State to state, demoralized, she great, man. United we stand, divided we fall, man. Demoralized, movement of bosses together in elevated structure. You see what I'm saying? That's what demoralized is. Movement of bosses together in elevated structure. City, state to state, demoralized, she great. Ain't gonna stay great. You did?
JPrince Jr. is a demon, allegedly, from this man. Listen to the words.
And that's more qualified to keep the legacy going and keep the movement taking place with
You see, it's something JPrince Jr. don't understand. His father does things humbly, which I have told people before, that JPrince Jr. set up Little Boosie to go down for the falls, must I say. That was sloppy to his father. Now that he's trying to clear himself up, JPrince Sr., okay, James, has a decision to make.
like for real. You know, I'm willing to grow with a company. I know everybody don't have that business class when they first come into the game. You know what I mean? We got to learn as we go. But when the money's ain't right, you see what I'm saying? Because I'm coming to your label. I'm trusting you, black man. I'm a young black man. I'm trusting you that this gonna be a home for me and my music. I could be able to go back and take care of my mama, my sisters and brothers, my children. You dig what I'm saying? But when money's ain't right, and yours is being taken care of, but I got to go back to my mama. She's still in the project. They ain't even sold half the records I sold, but they living better than me. Other artists on the label, they might not say nothing, but that was it. Niggas looking at us like we supposed to be doing. We the hardest thing moving. You feel me? And then the money, man, I wasn't impressed with the CEO just pulling up looking fresh. I want to look fresh too. I want to be secure as well. You know what I mean? So that's what started the rockiness in the relationship with me and Rap-A-Lot. You know, it came to an ugly head. You know what I'm saying? I'm all of that right now, but you know what I'm saying? I wound up going to the penitentiary for my career.
Big Mike told the truth. Do you feel my vibe?
Like you know what I'm saying? You got to take care of what you ain't take care of with me. You know, I don't know how all other artists feel about it, but I'm just saying the situation. You know what I mean? When I came back at them, how they came back at me, people go to the authorities. I wound up in the penitentiary. I'm like, all right, cool. I called that shot. Feel me? I'm going to take my lick. I take my lick. I come back home. God was with me throughout the whole ordeal. You see what I'm saying? And I'm here, loving my life. You feel me?
And now, in 2023, the same situations are going down. It's just like JPrince and Little Boosie. I want you to feel my vibe. JPrince tried to set up Little Boosie for murders, for monetize, allegedly. You see, it's not a coincidence. When Mo 3 was killed on a Dallas freeway, I-35 in Oak Cliff, Texas, Trap Boy and Yellow Beezy spot in association with JPrince Jr. You know there was a black SUV in a vicinity of Mo 3 death. JPrince Jr. truly hates Little Boosie. Do you feel my vibe? Allegedly. Mo 3 sad facts. Everybody ain't your friend. And everybody ain't your partner. Then this situation happened with Duke the Chula. Allegedly, Little Boosie was told to invite Duke the Chula to a dice party. Do you feel my vibe? This situation ended up with death. Duke the Chula ended up being the victim. He was killed right after the concert of Little Boosie. Guess who set it up? Allegedly. Being a trusting black man, Duke the Chula thought he was in safe quarters, only to end up dead. Do you feel my vibe? In Creole language, we would say, ooh-wee. JPrince Jr. has a track record for death. Do you see what I see? The setup is real in H-Town. JPrince Jr., just like those headaches you be having, that's God. They're not coming for no reason. Or maybe it's the security guard you used to have named Leon that left your arrangement, must I say. You see, the feds are coming slowly, progressive. But when they come, it's gonna be things go around in circles. Do you feel my vibe?
All of this was over a dice game. This shit started in 5th Ward around 9:30, 10 last night. So this had nothing to do with no damn dice game, with no money situation or anything like that.
The third situation, as in death, was Takeoff. Takeoff was accompanied with Quavo. Quavo knows the truth. This all started in Fifth Ward. Do you feel my vibe? Takeoff was the youngest dude of the three amigos. Being a family member of a dude called Offset sounds off itself. Do you feel my vibe? The family deeds are endeavors. You know, the authorities appeared to caught the guys that killed Mo 3. They will never find the guy that killed Duke the Chula, even though it was a black SUV involved. And now it's Takeoff death. They will never find out who killed Takeoff. You see, somebody better check out that Houston Police Department in their red and black. The color stated all red and black. Takeoff will be another gang member, rap artist, black man, allegedly. That death will never be solved. Do you feel my vibe? Monetize. Ooh wee. JPrince Jr. has a price to pay because Takeoff spirit is gonna whoop his ass. You know the Bible speaks volumes. James has to talk because there's a federal investigation on the entire network. Racketeering is real. The RICO case is on, and the added to 3 deaths, high-profile deaths, are coming for that ass. Do you feel my vibe? The feds have that island, that Houston mansion, under surveillance. They do not have to be sitting in front of your house anymore. There is something called satellite dummies. Even though these guys do not like talking on cell phones. And that money you have hidden, the feds already know. Can you feel my fire? James is not God. And his son is going to find that out. Because if you don't know what I know, you better do something with that boy you got. You call Junior. Because mothers and gods are also infringing on his death. We don't want this in our society, this demonic force. So as you speak on mothers, and especially Takeoff mommy, God sees you niggas. And what the juju is brewing, you don't know what war is when it's spiritual. Play with your mama, Oh, I forgot she's dead.
You know what I mean, as well, because, and definitely to Takeoff mother. You know what I mean? Because I put her at the top of the list because it's an unnatural thing to lose your kid. You know what I mean? I felt all kinds of pain from losing my mother, my father, brothers, sisters, cousins, best friends, and different things. But, to lose your child is a whole different kind of pain. So, I sympathize with that to the fullest because that's what you call unnatural. You know what I mean? They supposed to bury us, not us burying them. Absolutely.
He was right about unnatural because this seed is unnatural. A seed that needs to be, let God handle that. But see, it's somebody that you don't understand that's looking at you. That power is the ultimate power. Why do you think people have cancer? Burning alive. Why do you think people have accidents? Why do you think people have heart attacks? Do you feel my vibe? Because everybody know you're uncomfortable, son. It's Mike Prince. He doesn't agree with all the altercations, deaths, being around the family. He believes in the business, must I say. You know what I'm talking about. The pharmacy, the sex, allegedly. But when it comes to monetize, greed has taken over. Takeoff went to a Prince family get together, allegedly, at a bowling alley with his Uncle Quavo. But I want to get you in the mood to hear the truth. Remember, monetized people, demonic people, always speaking codes, but they tell the truth about what really happened. It wasn't about no damn vice game. It wasn't about no party. It was about business. You see, gang activity is now white collared. The OGs doesn't touch anything. They get these young punks with no fathers, no family, no productive mother. And they use the little weak links to do their drug trafficking and trade, sexual activity, allegedly. Do you feel my vibe? You young punks, stop selling that shit. Some of you have money enough to open a franchise and do some legit shit. But you know what? I won't let this overcome me. I'm going to allow you to hear the demon of the old demons. The G, the OG, the GOAT, the Lucifer of James in the Bible. Tell you what happened to Takeoff in Quavo. Ooh wee. This death is on you, my brother. You should have never came to Houston, Texas.
I heard you say other than that, but that's at the top. You know what I mean? He lost his life. Other than that, the worst thing to me is this clown that came here. I wish he wouldn't have never came with Quavo. I wish he wouldn't have never brought this nigga into Houston because he can't think. You know what I mean? This whole root of everything happening is from his action. And to be frank, honest about the situation, I wish that bullet would have hit him instead of Takeoff because he was the one that deserved that. You know what I mean? Takeoff didn't deserve that. You know, so that's the worst thing that I could think of because if he don't make that move, then the night is everybody's still here and live to see another day, and you know what I mean? It's bubbly and lovey-dovey. Right. The root, you know, everybody, even the police department, in the world where if me and you go rob a bank and, you know, the police or somebody is shooting, trying to protect that bank, right? And hit some innocent person, who you think get that charge? The person that shot that innocent person or the root of the situation that was robbing that bank? The root of this shit, you know what I mean? And from what I done read in this police report, killing on everything he can tell on Jazz, and you know what I mean, moving on to say he was trying to be robbed, and man, don't nobody who want to rob, you know, them little dudes, the last thing they would have done was violated and tried to rob Quavo. Good, a Fifth Ward, me, him, and Jazz by ourselves. We had 100 plus walking with us. You know what I mean? Firsthand, wasn't no, that's like a lie to justify that dumb shit that he done.
Did you listen? Thank God little Boosie did not come. They would have pinned another death on Boosie, allegedly. But did you unbreak the cold talk? Securing that bank, he said. That money. Quavo messed the deal up. And things start popping off. James, you can tell the truth when you tell a story. That's why you should never lie. Because your truth is being told in other ways. Do you feel my vibe? You see, he said Quavo was robbing the bank. He was the root to be charged. Do you feel my vibe? The deal went wrong. Quavo didn't want to pay what he was supposed to pay. See, what people don't know, it was a car outside, allegedly, full of merchandise, must I say. And Quavo didn't want to pay that price after walking through Fifth Ward. So the little thugs made a move too quickly, and Takeoff was taken out. Bullets started flying everywhere. JPrince said he was at home in his bed. But JPrince Jr. was there walking over a body. Do you feel my vibe? Allegedly.
Was violated and tried to rob Quavo. Me and with Quavo, I wish he wouldn't have never brought this nigga into Houston because he can't think. You know what I mean? This whole root of everything happening is from his action. And to be frank, honest about the situation, I wish that bullet would have hit him instead of Takeoff because he was the one that deserved that. You know what I mean? Takeoff didn't deserve that. You know, so that's the worst thing that I could think of because if he don't make that move, then the night is everybody's still here and live to see another day, and you know what I mean? It's bubbly and lovey-dovey. Right. You know, who want to rob? You know, them little dudes, the last thing they would have done was violated and try to rob Quavo. Me and Quavo done walked in the hood of Fifth.
Now, how you feel? Do you feel my vibe? Takeoff came with Quavo to do a transaction. You know what that deal was. That merchandise in the car. It went wrong, and some little punks with guns made another move quickly, and it took out Takeoff. You have heard it from James. The root house rule was broken. Do you feel my vibe? A man that's willingly talking about the police department. FBI, my boys, get this shit done. We're tired of losing our black men's, our kings, our seeds for trash. A family that's causing death left and right, keeping us in slavery. Things go around in circles. The government plan is working. The balloons are not in the sky for no reason. What goes up must come down. JPrince has his father out here speaking